What's up to all my music peeps out there? I'm Chris Dre Musician because gaming's my instrument, and this instrument I'm playing today is Pokemon Academy Life. Now, as you see, I went through all the stuff in the demo stuff, but that was actually demo version 1.0.1. Visual J, who's in charge of Pokemon Visual, I think that's the name of the account, but anyway, he was working on a 1.0.2 version, and it dropped like overnight for me on leap year, so or on the 29th. So I'm pretty much stoked for this, and if you guys are stoked, go ahead and drop a like down there, and let's go ahead and get started right quick. Now, once again, shoot. Anyway, once again, a lot of the saves aren't really. Let's just say the reason we're starting over here because one reason is, dang, I forgot the reason. Oh, Visual J says that some of the dialogue, some of the pretty much there was an improvement in some of the dialogue, so we might as well dodge in it from the beginning. At first, I wasn't so sure, but once I got on that bus and the engine started humming, the air brakes released, and the other passengers started yapping away, dozing off, blasting their music through headphones that might as well not be there. I knew this wasn't a dream. After 16 years, I left Pallet Town, that little village in the southwestern pocket of Kanto. I was headed for Kabukan region, a piece of land that's way further from home than I thought. In front of me was Kabukan Academy, the place where this new chapter of my life will begin. I only forgot to take a much anticipated moment to stretch my limbs out after. After remaining glued to a bus seat for over 10 hours, my knees creaked as I were 50 years past my prime. For some reason, my system was starting to act weird. I don't know why. Well, that's no good. The sounds of other new arrivals soon filled the air, redirecting my focus. The atmosphere is a healthy blend of curiosity and excitement from students who have made their own journeys here. While I'm unfamiliar with these surroundings, a prickling but desirable chill shoots up and down the back of my spine. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins now. I can't just help but dive and immerse myself in this unique sensation. My eagerness builds up, and I could catch myself dazed with a rapidly spreading goofy smile. I cannot English for whatever reason today. I pat both sides of my face to bring myself back to reality. It's a good thing I got some sleep on the bus. I was imagining all the different people I'll soon meet, different Pokemon I'll be able to see, train, learn about. I mean, hey, that's the entire point of coming here. Am I right or am I right? Daydreaming, the number one time waster. But still, long we're out of sight, I have to admit I'm liking to look up this place already. No point standing around. Let's jump in. I stretched mildly once more, picking up my 2 cases of luggage. By the way, you can probably skip through all this reading because it looks like a lot of it we've seen in 1.0.1. I don't have a whole lot on me, just the essentials. All my belongings in tow, I head towards the main entrance of what I believe to be the residence hall. There's a short walk past the entrance gates, so I cut down my stride. I'd like to take in as much of the sights as I can whenever there's an opportunity. But whether I like it or not, the scenic route will have to wait until another time. The building's mechanical doors automatically swing open upon my approach. Hi, welcome to Relic Hall, one of the 3 residence halls in esteemed academy. Okay. Your name is... A clown greeted me as soon as I got into the building. I assume he's some tour guide staff here. I'll play along. Whoops. What's your name? Name myself Rashad. I see, so you're Rashad. Professor Oak wouldn't stop talking about you. Have you met up with him yet, champ? Champ? Wait, was I supposed to meet up with the professor before coming here? Weird, I don't remember him telling me anything about that. Whatever. He's got his hands full without looking for me. Seriously, he never runs out of things to research. What's next? More Pokedex updates, evolution theory, Mega Evolution. He's getting old. Shouldn't he start taking it easy? I actually... Hey, no worries. He's a busy man. We all know it. Today, especially with all the students and media hustling bustling through, this whole guy seems on top of things. He's right about Professor Oak. I'm sure Pallet Town's on the map because that's where the professor's research lab is. At least that's the only reason I can think of. He's one of the biggest celebrities in Kanto regions, so I'm not surprised this place begged him to teach here. But he caught me way off guard when he asked me to attend this academy. It didn't make any sense. I mean, why me? I've never been past Viridian City on my own before, and I've only seen big cities like Sapphire and Celadon on TV. Mama must have had us freaking... I had to accept the offer though, although I couldn't stand being cooped up in Pallet Town any longer. It has to be in my hometown. By the way, champ, it's first come, first serve for rooms here. You better find a roommate before other students start checking in. You got some time, but I say you get started pronto. Plenty of other freshmen are gathered in the main lounge shorts left, down the hall. Might be a good idea for you to check there first. Feel free to leave your luggage here. We'll store it up and bring it to your room once you're ready. That's convenient. Thanks. Here you go. Yeah, and that should be it. I'm out. Let's see. There's a lot of commotion coming down the hall. That must be the way. I don't know what he said. Is this it? Well, what's going on? Oh no. Not here. Not now. Look what Delcatty dragged in. I'm doing a different voice here. Great. Fantastic. Blue. Yeah, okay, this guy's the grandson of the great Professor Oak. Obviously, he's the Pokemon prodigy or whatever. And yeah, we're the same age, so people won't start comparing the two of us. And of course we grew up in the same town. We're just so lucky to see each other's face every single day. Every single freaking day. But Blue, this guy might have an unhealthy obsession with me. He's been on my case ever since we were kids. It's like the only reason for living is to one-up me on everything I do. As usual, you're a step behind. Did you just get here? I mean, what's going on? I can see it now. Running after the bus, tears running down your face, and I was even nice enough to send you a wake-up call this morning. You'll never get ahead of me at this rate. You're so amazing, Blue. How can I ever hope to be as efficient and good-looking as you? Expression increase. That's easy. You just have to train as hard as me every day for the rest of your life. And I wouldn't call myself that efficient. You're just inefficient. Why do I even bother? I had a nickname for him when we were kids. What was it again? It's off the tip of my tongue. Like people called him that because he always had that slogan. What's going on? Like it's let's see, was it Patters? Right. I used to call him Patters. Anyway, the boring thing is you're late and the best rooms are getting reserved left and right. Don't tell me you haven't even found a roommate yet. Whoops, I hit the OBS console. True, a lot more people got here earlier than I expected. Technically, I'm right on time, but it looks like a bunch of others decided to show up before me, or before the recommended check-in hours. I wonder if Patters has already picked out a roomie. I can't believe I'm even considering him to be my roommate. Asking out of curiosity won't hurt, right? Yeah, I'm looking for a roommate. How about you? Yeah, okay, Rashad. Dude, don't even try to lump me in with you. You think a guy like me wouldn't have found a roommate by now? I'm just here to see if anyone with as much talent as I have. Speaking of which, you're holding me up. I got better things to do. Don't waste too much time, pal. Smell ya. What? What? I guess it's time to look around. There's so many students in the lodge, I don't even know where to begin. I'm at a disadvantage here. Palatown's a small place, so if there's anyone besides Blue and me here, I know beforehand. It's usually no one here I can recognize. Try not to appear like an awkward creep because I have the feeling the longer I stare at the crowds, the more likely that'll happen. I casually stroll alongside the edge of the lounge to see who I can approach for this whole roommate business. It seems like many students have already gotten themselves acquainted with each other before I got here. Judging by the fact that it's mostly guys talking to guys and girls talking to girls, they're likely here for the same reason I am. I'm sure the longer I wait, the more difficult it'll be for me to strike up a conversation. Who looks nice and responsible? Alright, so we have the same 4 people here. I'm going to save. Just because. I'm going to save in slot 1. Actually, make it save slot 2 as well. Okay, that's cool. Let's see, 11 minutes. You know what? Actually, I'll go as much as I can, and I have to get to work here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and choose this person just because that's actually the main guy I'm actually going to be rolling with for now. I approach a well-dressed, somewhat stuffy-looking boy. His thoroughly cunning eyes are locked onto his watch. I wonder what he's waiting for, but he doesn't seem like he's in too much of a hurry. When are they? Oh, hello. Can I help you? What should I ask? Hey, what's your name? It's Sharon. Well, this is quite sudden. If you think that's sudden, get a load of this. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy with patience for long introductions. Actually, I noticed that change in dialogue there. I'll just keep it short. Hello, Rashad. So we both had to take rather long trips. I opted to go by road as well. Palatown is just as far from here as Nuvema Town. You know where that is? It's from the Unova region. I trust you've heard of it. I do, and not too many people know about Palatown, so I'm stoked about that. Indeed. Hey, listen. Do you have any idea when we'll get called in for orientation? That's pretty much the only thing I'm looking forward to today. What orientation? Oh yeah, that thing every freshman has to go through. Okay, I remember now. But I didn't see anything about one when I got here. I don't remember Patters mentioning it either. What should I ask next? I know every school has to have one, but I haven't heard anything about it. Unbelievable. A school's for teachers says this shouldn't be keeping students in the dark for long. What do I know that there is one is supposed to start in an hour, but the meeting location hasn't even been posted yet. That's cutting it really close. What should I ask next? Never mind the orientation, but by any chance you looking for a roommate? Yes and no. I was hoping to get some more information about what's happening with orientation first, and I thought I could double up by being here. But to be honest, I was thinking about arranging a single room. Nothing to do with you, of course. I believe I can get more things done in a solitary environment. Maybe he needs a little push. 2 heads are better than 1. Hey, it wouldn't hurt to have someone around for second opinions and stuff. That's a roommate exclusive perk. A perk, huh? You're certainly not wrong about that. I suppose it could be better rooming with someone who can share some thoughts and offer feedback. And now that I think about it, the school wouldn't give single rooms to just anybody. So it looks like Sharon's okay with rooming. Great, let's reserve first. Alright, let's move then. Yes, let's get this out of the way. And now Sharon's our roommate. Sharon. Or is it Charon? I can't remember. His name's spelled C-H-E-R-E-N, as you can see here, but I don't know. It took a little push, but I feel Sharon can be potentially a valuable connection. He seems to be very focused and logical. Almost said legal. I was like, wait, what? I have no doubt in the coming days, months, and years as a student in this academy, he can climb to great heights. Now, the two of us will try to cross an item off the to-do list by reserving a room in the academy's oh my goodness, I cannot English. Residence hall. I said resistance hall for some reason. I don't know. Sharon and I immediately headed for the lobby. There aren't too many students gathering just yet, but the number is clearly growing. Still, we moved at a steady pace. No urgency, but fast enough that it doesn't feel like we're wasting our time. Hey, do you have any specific goals you want to reach while attending the school? Alright, as much as possible by Pokemon. The answer's kind of boring, but straightforward, right? I see. Well, that's important, of course, but each to his own. To each his own. I'm thinking about starting with the student council. I think being involved with the staff and fellow students will be a huge learning experience. And of course, there will be plenty of lessons to apply outside of school. I can't say I'm surprised about Sharon's aspirations. I mean, I can definitely see him standing on a stage and addressing several hundred students. But regarding my own plans, I don't see the need to rush to decide everything now. Who knows where I end up here? Just because I gave an answer doesn't mean my path is set in stone. Looks like it's our turn. Let's get this done. Sharon and I managed to get in line to reserve a room. The sign-up lines were growing longer by the minute, but we managed to get here before it got too unreasonable. As first-year students, we don't have too many choices for room locations. It seems rooms on the second floor are the most desirable ones, considering the upperclassmen have reserved all of them today already. Sharon and I didn't talk much the entire time we were in line. Even though we just met, I'm already curious what's really going on inside the head of his. The first floor is fine, Sharon finally said as we finished signing our respective rooms or documents. As long as it doesn't get too noisy, I'm okay with it. We ended up reserving a room on the first floor over the third floor. The first floor over the third floor. It would have been arbitrary on my end, but Sharon picked a room without wasting a moment. Alright, like I mentioned earlier, I'd like to find out more about orientation. Do you have something you need to attend to? I feel like he wants me to tag along with him, but I don't know if I should call him out on it. The guys say they'll send my stuff once the room's reserved, so maybe I should check just in case. I think I'll go check on my stuff and make sure everything is okay. They already said our belongings will be delivered to our room. They're not going to dump everything in the hallway. I hope that's not what you're paranoid about. I'm not paranoid, I was just making sure. If you're going to be here anyway, you better off sticking around and helping me find more information. Sounds like Sharon really wants me to stick around with her now. Geez, this might get rough if dragging me everywhere becomes a thing. Well, in demo 1.0.1, we actually chose whether we want to check on our belongings or hey, what I was sharing. If he does participate with the student council these coming years, I'm not sure what position I'll put me in. I guess I'll stick around. Good. Excuse me. I heard there's an orientation event for new students sometime today. Do you have any more information about that? You could probably find more information about it on some of the boards around back. If not, there should be an announcement. This academy generally does a good job with notifications. Thank you for the help. Enjoy your day, champs. I'll be checking the boards on the other side. And I'll be checking my phone. I'm not sure what else I should be doing. Alright, I'll take a look around. Yeah, a lot of dialogue has changed. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and head over to work. I work from 1 to 5, but since I have no pep band today, I should be able to come back and actually finish Sharon's storyline here.